Hey guys, it's me Noah from Team 1 Inch back doing a discussion this time. I actually wanted to talk about some things that a lot of players are doing right now, and it kind of irritates me. Ugh! What is this? 3 MST in a deck? Yes, you should be playing 3 MST. Why? Oh look, I'm playing Skill Drain. Oh look, I activate MST. Oh look, I have gates. What do I do? I don't have MST. That's what you get for playing 1. Players today need to understand just because Ravine is gone and we don't have stupid field spells like we used to and back row's okay to deal with, that doesn't mean that you should be playing 1 MST. What kind of fucking bullshit is this? Oh, Deep Prison? MST doesn't negate. Yeah, MST doesn't negate. So yeah, let's only play it at 1. This is what you guys sound like when you say stuff like that. Playing MST at 2 or more is a lot more optimal. I can deal with 2. I'm a huge fan of 3. Everybody on my team plays 3 because we're not bad. We play 3. So say I'm in a game and my opponent's got set a Book of Moon and a Divine Wrath. In end phase, I've got my space set. I activate MST. Look, and now I'm going to hit one of these. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Who cares? It's a video. I hit Divine Wrath. You just said it. You can't activate it. Look. You see, now you just stopped the catastrophic problem. You see, now you have less to deal with. And it's not like it's a -1 to put MST in your deck. Like, come on, guys. I also wanted to talk about, actually, one of the cards that I just spaced. Is Divine Wrath good for play? This is a question that a lot of players have been asking me, especially because I talk to a lot of people in the community. I think Divine Wrath really good. I'm seeing a lot more people at my local side it. It's really interesting because when you set it, and then you activate it when your opponent's trying to go for a huge push, Divine Wrath will negate an effect, and it'll destroy it. And it's a counter trap, so it helps you set up a lot. So I think Divine Wrath's really optimal. But getting back to the MST, I'm sorry I put Divine Wrath somewhere, and I had to put it somewhere in that video. But with the MST, now you're probably thinking to yourself, oh look, maybe I should change my deck. You should not change your deck because I said something. Because I'm not Jeff Jones or something, who can raise a card's price in, 10 seconds and make it $20. Rainbow Karibo. But anyway, MST is really good because it stops equips. It can hurt Noble Knights. It just depends on when you MST. It kills the Aquasphere, even though Mermills aren't really a deck anymore. It kills the Deep Prison. It kills the Mirror Force. Trap Tricks are topping. It bites Tenki's ass. It makes it so Tenki's going nowhere. They're not getting a search. Why are you not playing 3 MST? Oh, that's what the side game's for. No, I'm going to do another discussion on this later this week or the week after this. But the sideboard is not for you to beat your matchups. It's for you to make your deck better. Think about that for a little bit. So when I go, all right, activate no, that's a bad example. When I activate Bottomless, all right, he's got 2 more back row set. Oh, look, this is a format where people are probably setting 5 and passing turn. Let me just waste a card, Let me play stuff like One Day of Peace that I don't need when I can play MST to help beat resources. Also, cards that I wanted to talk about that will probably be seeing a lot of play that you might want to pick up. I think Reasoning's going to see a lot of play, simply because now people are trying Blue Eyes builds, Dragon builds. This is the time in a format where people are doing a lot of testing because they're not sure what to play. And people know that Fire Fists are already meta, but what's going to be Fire Fist's counter matchup, I guess, would be the right word to use here. What is going to make Fire Fist think, oh, look, I'm going to have to outplay my opponent? That's not a mirror match. So I think Reasoning's going to actually help to that. I actually wanted to talk about Creature Swap. Creature Swap's gonna get really big, guys, because there's a lot of dead cards, and with people throwing around Fiendish and Veiler, there just comes a point in time where you're thinking to yourself, what can I do to give myself an edge? And I remember I was watching a video from Gowling TNG, and someone that he was doing a deck profile on was talking about maybe siding Creature Swap, but they decided it wasn't the right time in the format. And I think they're right, because Creature Swap's an excellent card, and it helps you gain advantage instead of mind control. But it's just not the time in the format for it. So Creature Swap will be really good later. And last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, I wanted to talk about one of my favorite traps, needle sealing. Needle sealing, if you don't have an MST response for it and needle sealing goes off, you're going super minus. I don't care what deck you're playing. Unless you're getting effects off of all of them being destroyed, you're going super minus. Even in the Madolche with the new Angeli coming out, and that's going to help push a lot of plays. But when they begin to swarm the field, if you activate needle sealing, what it does is it sets them back. Sure, everything goes back to their hand, but for that turn, they have no plays. Oh, and if they're going to activate Madolche Palooza, someone should have seen and anticipated that and had 3 MSTs in the deck. And guys, this is all just like basic stuff. If you think back to formats where people had only 1 MST, people were also playing stuff like Twister, Dust Tornado, and Trap Dust Shoot because they wanted to make their opponent go minus. Now the game's more or less not about making your opponent go minus, but going super plus. So, I mean, it's really weird to see people playing 1 MST, and it's kind of irking. But I mean, anyway, so the cards that I wanted to make sure that people decided to pick up today were Needle Sealings. Despite what you think, I bet you Needle Sealing's going to go up in price. Reasoning may go up in price. It's an iffy one because dragons aren't as huge as they used to be, and people are playing stuff like Hieratics. And Reasoning just, like, first turn or late game, and people don't know what to call because you have the level 6, 7, and correct me if I'm wrong, but a level 5. So that's really good. And when stuff gets Fiendish Chain and Creature Swap and you need to set up for a play, you can use Creature Swap, and Creature Swap will take the monster that you can't use and swap it out for one with a nasty effect. And if you're stealing someone's Arknight or you're stealing someone's Exciton, it's ridiculous because Creature Swap, what it does is it allows you to just push and set up a bunch of plays. So Creature Swap's definitely coming back. I know that one's coming back. Needle Sealing, why aren't more people playing this? Guys, it's not like it's the best card, but think about it like this. Everybody knows that I play GBs because I'm a stupid hipster and I love GBs. But anyway, so with GBs, like, especially like if we're gonna set up huge field advantage and you needle sealing, if I don't lose, it's because I top decked and it's GBs. What can I top deck? Anyway, so needle sealing is just gonna stop a lot of decks this format. And cards that people are citing that you may want to pick up in the future, I would say Divine Wrath is a must. Because, yet again, even if you don't end up trading it off, it's really good. I wouldn't suggest for vendors to pick up any of these cards, but I'd suggest for players to pick them up. Simply because if they don't get it, if they don't trade it away, you're able to get it off really quickly. And it sets up for a lot of stuff. So guys, it's me, Noah, from Team 1 Inch. This was Discussion 1. This is the first time the channel's doing one. We're going to start posting stuff on the channel a lot more frequently. I know we haven't been posting anything as of lately, and that's my fault. So without further ado, this is Team 1 Inch signing out. Better recognize.